Hello students, this video lecture is for class 8th, subject science, lesson 2 and part 5th. And in the last video, we have completed till characteristics of virus, and in this video we are going to start about bacteria. So let's start. In 1676, a Dutch merchant and lens maker Antony van Leeuwenhoek observed bacteria for the first time and called them animalcules. And in 1838, German scientist Christian Gottfried Ehrenberg coined the term bacteria. So the first time that term bacteria was used and given by this German scientist Christian Gottfried. And bacteria are the simplest and most abundant of all the microbes. Their cell size may vary from 0.2 to 100 microns, and they exist as a single cell or a chain or group of cells. And many cells possesses cilia and flagella to help them move. And here is the flagella. This tube-like structure is flagella, and it helps the cell or bacteria to move. Now let's see the cell structure. It has a rigid cell wall surrounded by proteinaceous covering called the capsule. Nuclear material in a bacterium is not bound by a nuclear membrane but is found scattered in the cytoplasm. And as I have told you, it has flagella for the movement. Now, forms of bacteria. On the basis of shape, 4 types of bacteria are found. First, cucus or spherical shaped. These spherical form occurs either singly, in groups of 2, or in long chains, or in bunches. Second, bacillus or rod shaped. Third, spirillum or spiral shaped. Fourth, vibriform or comma shaped. And in this diagram we can see few types of bacteria. These are of sphere types, and these are of rod types, and these are of spiral types. Now let's see nutrition of bacteria. Most of the bacteria do not contain chlorophyll, so they cannot make their own food, so they have to be dependent on others for their food. So they are heterotrophic in nature, and they live in places where organic food is readily available, either from living organism or their dead remains and waste product. So if the bacteria is getting food from the living organism, then it is called as parasite, and if they are dependent on dead remains or waste product, then they are called as saprophytes. Now let's see the growth and respiration. For growth, some bacteria show aerobic respiration, which means they respire in the presence of oxygen, and while others show anaerobic respiration, which means they respire in the absence of oxygen. Next is reproduction. So bacteria normally reproduce by binary fission, which means a cell itself elongates itself and gets divided into two. And how it's done? During a binary fission, the body of a fully grown bacteria cell elongates and a cross wall is developed, dividing it into two. The daughter cells separate and redivide after maturity. They generally reproduce very fast. For example, Pseudomonas reproduces itself every 9.5 minutes. E. coli, the most common bacteria used for scientific research, divides after every 20 minutes. Doubling every 20 minutes leads to production of 2 to the power of 72 or 8 to the power of 24 or 4.7 into 10 to the power 21 bacteria in 24 hours. However, some bacteria grow very slow, such as those that cause tuberculosis and leprosy. So this is enough for today's video. In the next video we will be continuing.